Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back, guys. Got a replay here from Jeb. He sent a note, said, when was the last time I had a replay with an AT-15 Alpha? Don't know. No idea. I think I probably have posted one. Played it a while back myself. I kind of like it. I do. It's very slow. It's got a tiny little goofy gun on it. But it's got a couple things going for it. It's got quite a bit of armor, and when you are top tier as a 7 against 5s in an AT-15A, this is a good place to be. It fires so fast, it's actually a pretty good assault TD for locking other tanks down. So tracking them, or just pew-pew the heck out of them. It's fairly accurate as well, pretty accurate little gun. Now, it's not, unfortunately, doing a lot of alpha. That's the thing that you're trading off, being able to fire very quickly. In fact, I want to say it's 135 or some such. Let's see what we got here. 150, so it's better than I thought. Jeb is here on Oyster Bay Dorf, up in the northeast. Let's see what happens. Wow, this is a good setup for him. There's a fairly decent, heavy, brawling, punchy face area over there in the south. Let's see if that's where he goes. I hope he doesn't camp. Doesn't look like he is, so he's going to take his assault TD. A great setup for it. So really, what does he need to worry about? He needs to worry about nothing. The Su-152 shoots some heat, could take big chunks off of him. Those are always dangerous. Not great pen on it with its AP. Will depend on what gun it's got on it as well. Some of the smaller, faster stuff, that is another weakness of the AT-15. It does not handle being circled very well, although the azimuth on the gun is quite a bit, so it's a bit better than you might think, but its hole traverse is pretty bad. So great azimuth on the gun, not great hole traverse. It can surprise you. It's a little bit like the XM57 in terms of being able to sort of peek around a corner with its gun. Not quite as much azimuth as the XM does, and of course it's not dropping 600 or whatever that thing has on it. Imagine that. The XM57 is only one tier higher than this, and it's got 600 alpha, and this thing's cruising around with a 150. All right, here's some more good news. One of the big weaknesses of this tank is the hatch right there on the left side. Of course, if you're peeking around to the left, you're able to cover up, as long as the cover's high enough, a bit of that right side. And at the very least, it's not the first thing coming around a corner, say it's a building or something like that, the edge of a building. Not as good if you're trying to peek around the right side of something. Looks like he's going to take that advantage of the armor and just push on in. I really haven't fought in this area of this map at all. I feel like every time I go in there I kind of get toasted. The T-34's taking a bunch of hits, and Jeb's just going to push. Now he's going to drop a significant amount of damage. One way to drop a significant amount of damage is just get in there and start playing punchy face. He also mentioned that the 1357 was a very good player, so let's see what happens here. I don't think they're going to expect this. So he's just been seen. I believe that was the first time. Hopefully there's nobody on his left side. One problem with this tank is getting tracked. Now, he's got a kit, so and look at that. Isn't that interesting? That's what I was sort of worried about, that somebody would be over here, but they did not put anybody to the left of him, and now they're in trouble. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a whole lot of backup right now, so hopefully there's not somebody around that corner. Hopefully there's not somebody hiding behind there or back there. And hopefully they don't circle around and start beating him up. But there are two directly behind him. This poor 3045. You just gotta hate being in that spot. He knows he's doomed. The KV2 is there as well. Now, oh, I don't know if I would have pushed in. KV2 knows what's up. He's gonna, oh boy, now we're just in the middle. Yeah, wow, okay. We're in big trouble then. Okay, he's just gonna chase him? I thought, oh, okay. He's not going to... wow. Holy cow. So the 1357 put some hits on him. Why did nobody turn around? Is he even looking at us? The KV-1SA has no idea what's going on. The crocodile's around the corner. That just blows my mind. He's able to push in there, and nobody really reacted. Sort of chasing the 1357 off. This is normally what you would call completely overextended. He's just chasing the 1357. This is wild. Alright, we've got 831 damage, 516 assist. Now we're going to highlight ourselves here. We found some guys over there. Oh, we found the Bishop. Bishop's like, wait a minute, what? How did he find me? Oh man, you gotta love it. Oh, that didn't kill him. That's that low alpha gun. 4, 5. Or is this the 4th? I don't know. That's a lot of shots. Where did the 1357 go? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't showed up behind him. Crazy. This is wild. All right, so we're at 1,291 damage. We just really get away with being incredibly disruptive. A little bit worried you're putting your side to the 1357. I wonder where he went off to. All right, we thought better of that because the crocodile died. It's kind of interesting that you worried about the crocodile after you pushed in so far. All of a sudden you're like, oh, guys are behind me. There's been guys behind you the whole time. What is this Sioux? Oh, the Sioux is AFK. Is he AFK? Oh, this is great. Now track him. Go for that front. There you go. That way if anybody else hits him, there you go. That's what you want right now. That's what you want right now. Get up there and get him spotted again so that if anyone else hits him, you're getting the... Well, that was very helpful, fellas. When their top tier TD is AFK sitting on the cap, and Nashorn is just sitting there. I don't know if he knows he's seen or what's going on with that. Where'd the 1357 go? 1357 just buggered off. Alright, Nashorn goes down. That was probably our assist. 2,021 damage, 820 assist. We've got 3 kills, and we just did AT-15 things. Zadimka. He's in trouble. Down he goes. That's our 4th kill. 2,221. It has to be noted that the experience on this game was 13-13, so just one off from the perfect experience. You got a little aggressive there. Could have been 12-12 if you worked it hard enough. Chasing damage is not going to happen in an AT-15, guys. So I guess one of the ways to what's the word I'm looking for? One of the ways to mitigate the slowness and not being able to chase damage is to just wade into the middle of the hit points. If you just wade in there. Are we going to end up facing off with the 1357? He's way back in the corner. Everyone is he's being shot by somebody else. Everyone's collapsing on him. Looks like the KV-1's got shots, or maybe the M10. Jeb's going to slowly swing around behind the 1357. Oh, 34, or the FV304, the animated Joker. He's going to shotgun him. Yeah, that's what I do to crown this side. There he is. We're going to get a little bit more damage. Oh! 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 We were just looking for a better shot. Oh. All right, another. Oops! What happened? Oh, I hit V. Another 118 damage and another kill. That gets us to 5 kills. Bit of a romple stomp. 2,339. I think there might have been a little extra damage in there, as I recall from the card. I think there was a blind shot or two, I suppose, on the Su-152 right there. Nicely done. A little bit surprised you didn't get ganked in there, but 2 of their guys weren't really paying attention. Anyway, they were also taking on the guys that were up on the higher part of the heavy brawl area right there. A little bit worrisome you pushed in so hard initially. The KV-2 sort of understood the assignment there, but didn't quite have the hit points or ability. And I think he bounced off you once right there as well. I think he was trying to get that nice side shot in there. But honestly, guys, like I said at the very beginning of this, and that was the first time I saw it, an AT-15 top tier in a game like this with a bunch of 5s, provided you don't get completely surrounded, and I thought Jeb was dancing with that a little bit, but it didn't happen. You can have huge games like this. If you add up the next 5 or 6 guys, that's how many more guys you have to add together before they get the same damage that Jeb did right here. So really nicely done. You would call that a carry for sure. Of course, it helped that the Su-152 was not doing anything, but that can't be helped. It's what he found. Got some more hit points and some more assists out of it. Combined 3,000 for an AT-15. Nicely done, Jeb. Thanks for sending that one in. You guys have a fantastic day. See ya.